Good morning, everyone. This is Adriano Autino, the president of Space and Essence International. Today is the Earth Day of Environment. And in this day, I would like to tell you a short story about a house where there is a mother. She's very busy keeping the house clean and doing all things that mother does in a house. Unfortunately, not very helped by her husband and the children. So this mother is becoming more and more stressed and feeling bad about her duties and what the situation in the home. That despite of her efforts to keep it clean and healthy, it is becoming more and more dirty and messy, filled of things around, and almost impossible to keep it well sorted and a clean environment in the home. The reason why? Well, until when the children were 2, 3, even 4, it was not that terrible, the work to keep the house nice and well accepting visitors and so on. But recently, during the last years, the population inside this home was growing very much. And now there were 10 boys and girls going around for the house and leaving their shoes everywhere, leaving their clothes everywhere, their books and the PlayStations and everything what a boy or a girl likes to have to spend their time and to have fun. Therefore, it was now quite impossible for their mother to keep the house clean and nice and well sorted and even healthy, because there were problems now. There were problems with the waste disposal, the toilet, and the devices and systems of the house to get rid of waste were overcharged, overwhelmed by the big quantity of wastes that 10 boys and girls were depositing each day in the waste disposal systems of the house. The situation was really getting hard, and also considering that so many persons inside a closed environment of that house. It was not a big house. It was just a normal flat. Situation became very, very much hard, and the temperature also was going higher, because so many people inside that small flat were heating the environment, and therefore it was really a nightmare. The children. Some of them, of course, they were more than children now. They were boys and girls around in their teenage age. So they started to discuss what it was possible or not possible to do to improve that situation. And they were discussing, and some of them said, okay, we have to limit ourselves, to stay as much as possible, stop, not to move very much around the house, so we can allow our mother to clean and to keep the house well sorted and acceptable for all of us and for people that can come to visit us. And this was the this solution, this strategy was, of course, the first reaction, the first apparently logic response to that situation. And it came also, that strategy, it quickly involved other concepts, not only to stay, to remain stopped as much as possible, not to move very much in the house, but also to reduce their waste. That was really hard because our physiological functions are not that easy to change, but however, they tried to eat less and to reduce their waste, and they also try to reduce their needs as to washing their clothes and all that can imply the consumption of energy and resources inside the home. So they tried to keep a how can I say, a morigerated way of life, a less redundant way of life, to limitate their wishes and their habits and so on. But all of this was not enough, and they were each day more constrained to limit their movement, to limit their needs, to limit their eating, and so on. So it came up a boy. He was not one of the older boys. He was a young boy in his 11 or 12 years. And he say, look, brothers and sisters, you know what? We have to start moving outside. The other brothers and sisters look at him saying, what? What are you talking about? We never went outside. We don't know what is outside. And it would be really a crazy thing to do. Why we have so many problems inside the home, and we should maybe try to help our mother to keep it clean and to resolve the problems inside the home instead of going outside. That is such a stupid thing to do. But the boy kept on working on this idea, this crazy idea to go outside, even because now the family, since they couldn't anymore to keep everything and to get rid of their waste inside and using only the waste disposal systems inside the home, they had started to put their waste just outside the home, making an horrible mess just around the home, filling it with garbage, with the electronic devices disposal, and a lot of things that were just outside their home in the garden, and made made that house, seeing it from outside, a very, very awful view to be seen. Not to say about putting their nose just outside the home, because there was a terrible smell just outside the home. So that young boy kept on working on his idea to try to go outside home, but the task was complicated, was very much hard and complicated, because just outside the home there was a wall, a very, very high wall, that was all around the house. There was this high wall, very hard to be climbed and overcome. So it was a hard job, a hard task to do. But the young boy didn't stop working, and he was able to gain the alliance of a couple of brothers and one sister that began to help him, trying not to make it very evident, their activity, because the mother was always trying to limitate their movements and everything they were doing, and so on. But at the end, the young boy and his ally succeeded in going over the wall, and coming down from the wall on the other side, they succeeded to open the gate, allowing all of the boys and girls inside the house to go outside, to start going outside, and seeing that there was a lot of world around, and a lot of resources, a lot of space to be to go and to build their future. And so when they were out of the gate, they understood that their beloved home was their beloved home, but also a very small place where to keep on living. And they remembered that old sentence written by Konstantin Tsiolkovsky at the beginning of the 20th century. Earth is the cradle of humanity, but one cannot live forever into a cradle. So a very big achievement was done when they opened that gate, and the boy, that boy, his name was Elon. His name was Elon Musk, and out of our metaphoric short story, he succeeded to develop a fully reusable orbital vehicle. That is the opening of the gate to the solar system for the boys and girls of Mother Earth. And Mother Earth finally will be relieved from the heavy burden of our growth in the closed home of Earth. Any more closet? Okay, so this was my short story. Thank you very much for listening. Ad astra.